Good afternoon, class. Professor Kev here. Today, I'm going to offer you 3 tips before you consider volunteering for a cause. First tip, do you care about the cause? This may sound silly, but it makes a big difference. When I was chairman of the food pantry, I'd have students volunteer, and sometimes it didn't work out because they didn't have any empathy for our clients. They didn't really want to be there. Sometimes you just need community service hours for school, so you sign up for whatever you can. I'm going to encourage you not to do that. I'm going to encourage you to look for causes you care about because it makes a big difference. It's important for you and it's really important for the organization. If you don't have passion for helping people who need food, I don't want you to volunteer because it's going to make my clients uncomfortable because they're going to see that you don't want to be there. So that's really important. Really, really important. Number two, time commitment. Please, please don't volunteer if you don't have the time. Going back to the food pantry days, very small food pantry. I needed a certain number of people, not more, not less. And sometimes I'd wake up Saturday morning and get a text 10 minutes before we're going to open. Yeah, I can't make it today. That's a big deal because now it's slowing down how quickly we can wait on the people. That's a problem for me. So if you in your mind say that should work, please don't volunteer. It has to be that will work. Because I get people, yeah, I think I can. No, stop. As soon as I hear should, think, could, no. Can you be there? Again, I understand things might happen last minute, but you have to be as close to 100% as possible, or it's not going to work out. Third, why do you want to volunteer? How can you help the cause? How can you benefit from it? So, volunteering for me, I've learned a lot of new skills over the years. I learned patience, time management. I've learned how to interact with people because running a food pantry is challenging. Some people are upset that they're there. They don't want to be waiting in line for food, so they can be grumpy. I've had to learn how to use empathy and not, snap back at them when they snap at me for no reason. I have to say, you know what? You might be grumpy too if you were standing in line. And just accept that and just, show them kindness. That's all you can do and stuff. So think about, okay, what skills can I utilize by being there? And a lot of times what I've seen happen is students will volunteer for a cause, and next thing you know, they work there because they saw your skill set. They're like, wow, this person's really good at social media marketing. This person's really good at admin, whatever it may be. Then they want to hire you because they realize they really need your skill sets. So think about, okay, if I'm looking for volunteer opportunities, how can it teach me new skills? How can it help me to improve on the skills I have? That's important. And it's also great for the cause because often when we're looking for volunteers, we're looking for certain skill sets. Okay, I could really use someone that has the skill set. So that makes it a better match. But the most important one really does come down to time. Again, please don't go and volunteer if you're 50-50 or less than 99% sure you can volunteer. I know I've been in situations where, not only students, but other people, I'll wake up Saturday morning back when I was chairman and go, you got to be kidding me. 4 out of the 8 people can't make it. That's going to make a lot of work for the other 4 people. And then I'm thinking about it. Well, who do I know that's like me and gets up at 4 in the morning that I can start texting at 6 saying, hey, what are you doing at 8? I need some help. So those are my tips for volunteering. Volunteering is a great way to build your brand and to learn new skills. But again, make sure you have a passion for the cause because if you don't, it's going to make things awkward. If people see you don't want to be there, then they're going to pass judgment on you saying, well, why is this person sign up if they didn't want to be here, if they didn't want to help? That's important. So if you get any questions about these tips, shoot me a quick message. Love to chat with you about it. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you're having a truly dazzling day.